Alright, I'm going to try to make you a 131 video on how to make the pin slider block. And basically, to start this, I'm going to do two extrusions, rectangular ones up. So what I'm going to try to make is basically this rectangular block here. Extrude up a rectangular block like that, and then I'm going to extrude up that second rectangular block, and then I can carve out the pieces and parts that I need to carve out to make that happen. So in case you didn't see, basically that's what I'm going to be looking for. So the first one has to be 1.75 by 0.83, so I'm looking over here at these numbers. Oh wait, no I'm not. I am looking at these numbers. So it would be 1.75 by 0.734, because I'm basically going to be working from this view up. Okay? I'm probably going to have to look back at that in a second because I'm going to forget it. And since I'm working from the bottom up, I don't want to put it on the front plane because that's for when I'm working from the front view. So top, bottom, kind of the same thing in this scenario. So I'm going to work from the top plane and extrude my way up. So I'm going to start with creating a sketch, go to my normal view, and I'm going to put a rectangle in. Remember how we talked about it's best practice to center our part at the origin. So I'm going to start by putting my center point for my rectangle at the origin and dragging that guy out here. I know that my longer distance, I can remember that one, is 1.75, I believe. Check. Alright, what was my other distance? So I took care of that guy. It's 0.734. So I'm going to go ahead and dimension that side over there. 0.734. And there's that dimension. So that's the bottom, the very bottom base. And I'm going to go ahead and extrude that upward. So I'm coming up from the top, and the height of that, let's see what the height is. Right here, this is the height, 0.813. So our height or depth, 0.813. I believe that was it. Sorry, got the memory of a goldfish here. 813. All right, check. All right, so that's the first part. I'll just show you. So basically, I've made this part right here. Okay, now I'm going to add this rectangular prism onto the top of it. So I need another sketch. Oh, well, I need to finish this. All right, and I'm going to put another sketch on top of that guy. And I'm going to put another rectangle on there centered at the origin. Okay, bring it out. All right, actually, one thing I forgot to do, I think that goes end to end. Yes. So when I did that, let's redo that real quick. I actually do want to lock in that constraint of the ends there. So it's locked into those ends, but the sides aren't quite as wide. So how wide is that top piece? I'm trying to find it. Ooh, they don't actually give me that, so I'm going to have to do a little math here. Basically, it's 0.734 minus these two guys. Or actually, I'm just going to dimension it in from the side. 0.141. And that should give me the right size. So, dimension, there to there. That should be 0.141. And same on this side, which it's already there. All right, good. So, at this point, I think we're ready for extrusion up. Just for that top piece. All right, so how high is that upper piece? Oh, I think I extruded the bottom one too much. That's all right. I can go back and fix that. So the top piece would be the total number there. So I'm going to write it out. 0.813 minus this guy here, so 0.375. And we get 0.438. So this height should be 0.438. Now I think my first measurement was off. Let me go double check that. On my first extrusion, you can go back and edit things. This is actually a good example of, hey, I made a mistake, let's go back and edit it. So yeah, I made a mistake, that's the overall. All I really wanted was that 0.375 there. So let's fix that. 375. And that's what we call a learning mistake. And see, now it fixed it. It's the right size. Okay, the front view will actually end up being the same front view from the sketch. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and stop. For a lot of you, I think this is a good stopping point for watching the video, and now go ahead and try to add in all the little features on it. So like these little notches on the sides, the hole. Okay, add in all those, the rounds here. You're going to use the fillet tool to create those. Okay, I want you to try that before you watch the rest of the video.